It was May of my first year at high school. I love you, Riko! Please, go out with me! I, Haruki Ueda, confess my love to my childhood friend, Riko Enomoto.
Are you serious, Haruki? Do you really love me?
Yeah, ever since we were little.
Okay, I want you to know everything about me.
As she said that, she tucked out her shirt from her skirt and pulled it up slowly. Wait! Riko! What are you doing? We can do those kinds of things when I'm independent!
You love me, right? Then keep looking!
I mean, I want to see, but we're at school! Besides, are you okay with me looking?
I'm only showing it because it's you, Haruki. I'm only going to show it once, okay?
And then, Riko pulled her shirt all the way up. She is Enomoto Riko. She's the same age as me and goes to the same school as me. We're neighbors, so we always went to school together and played together. We were even at nursery together.
Would you marry me when we grow up?
Of course! Dad told me that I can get married once I take responsibility.
You're too serious.
Riko may have forgotten, but we promised that we would get married. In elementary school, we were really close. We kissed each other, pretending to be characters from TV dramas.
Haruki, would you marry me when we get older?
Of course! My dad told me that I can get married when I can work properly and feed my family.
You're way too serious.
Everyone knew about us. People sometimes even teased us. But as long as we're together, nothing else mattered. But after we got into junior high...
We aren't kids anymore. Let's forget about the promises we made as kids.
My dad told me that... Wait, what? Why so suddenly?
Isn't it embarrassing? I want to forget about those things.
The sweet times we'd spent together had now turned into an embarrassing memory for her. We kind of drifted away and we didn't even go to school together anymore. Then, we went to the same high school. My feelings for Riko never changed. Riko, how have you been? Let's go home together.
Can you stop talking to me just because we used to be friends?
It seems like Riko didn't have feelings for me anymore. But even then, I still loved her. The distance between Riko and I seemed to be getting wider and wider, and I was starting to feel anxious. About a month had passed since we got into high school. Huh? Riko? I saw Riko walking to the back of school with Kaudake Senpai, a good-looking senior, so I quickly decided to follow them. Why don't you go out with me, Riko? You're not going out with that Haruka guy, right?
Sorry, I'm not really interested in good-looking people. Also, Haruki is my childhood friend.
The reason why she rejected him was very unusual. But I'm so glad he was good-looking. Take that! But the anxiety inside me just exploded. Riko is cute. Really cute. You could say that she's cuteness itself. Lots of guys liked her from junior high. But no one would approach her because I was by her side. But we're drifting apart now that we're in high school. If any guy on the same level as me confesses their love to Riko, she may go and date that guy. This is not okay! So, I decided to tell her how I feel. Now that I think about it, I hadn't told her since elementary school. But she should have known my feelings. Even if she was a little thick-headed. I've always loved you, since we were kids!
Then I want you to know my everything.
Why is she taking her clothes off? Isn't that a little too soon? But she showed me something else. Riko, what is that scar? She showed me a big scar on her stomach. I didn't know about it.
I bet you thought that my body is creepy.
What?
You did, didn't you?
She ran away, and all I could do was just stand there, stunned. I went home that day and asked my mom about Riko's scar. Hey, Mom, do you know anything about Riko's scar on her stomach?
She told me to keep it a secret from you, but I guess I'll have to tell you if she's told you about it.
My mom looked surprised, and she was hesitant to talk about it. But she started talking, and I was shocked at what Riko was hiding from me. What? Riko was hit by a car, sometime between finishing elementary school and starting junior high. Fortunately, the injury wasn't too serious, and she was able to return home in about a week. But the accident left a scar on her that wouldn't heal for the rest of her life. She somehow made it for the junior high entrance ceremony, but the accident left a bigger scar psychologically than physically.
She didn't want you to know about the scar.
So that must be why she started being unfriendly to me. But why did she want to keep such an important thing a secret from me? It didn't feel right. I didn't get why she was trying to maintain distance from me.
Ugh, really? How are you so insensitive?
What?
Well, why don't you ask her directly?
I thought about it the whole evening, and I decided to ask Riko. Riko? Why did you keep all those things like the accident and the scar a secret from me? Riko probably knew that I would ask her and sighed.
I thought that you wouldn't like me anymore if you found out about the scar.
My feelings won't change with just that.
What do you mean, just that? It really matters to girls. Or at least to me.
And then she told me everything. Like how she tried to hide it. Because she was scared that I wouldn't like her anymore if I found out. And that's why she pushed me away. Apparently, even if she had treatment at a hospital, it won't ever recover to normal. But one of my concerns flew away after hearing her talk. I took a deep breath and looked Riko in the eyes. I'm glad to hear that you weren't avoiding me because you didn't like me anymore.
Haruki, were you even listening to me? I did horrible things to you. I pushed you away because of my arrogance.
But in other words, you like me, right? But it does hurt to think that you thought I would dislike you because of the scar.
Well, sorry.
I love you, regardless of whether or not you have a scar. My feelings won't change.
Haruki.
How about you, Riko? Do you love me?
Yeah, but...
As long as you love me, it's fine. I stroked Riko on her head. Tears were falling out of her eyes. I made my decision. If the scar really bothers you, I'll do something about it.
What are you going to do?
It may be impossible to heal it 100%, but I'm sure we can do something to make it less visible. I'll get money for the treatment. So I started working part-time. Of course, I also put effort into studying because I didn't want my parents or Riko to worry about me. The first month was extremely hard, but I started getting used to life with a job. During summer vacation, I worked almost full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. I also did short-term jobs simultaneously, so all I did during the summer was work. It was super tiring. Just then, Tomoe Nita, one of the people who I work with, came to talk to me.
Hey, Haruki, do you want to hang out sometime soon?
Nita-senpai has been nice to me since I started working. She's a very beautiful woman, and she's also kind. I was very happy that she'd asked me something like that. Sorry, Nita-senpai, but I really have to save up.
Why, though? Are you having financial problems?
Well, not exactly. There's this girl that I like.
What? You're working so you can buy stuff for that girl? Is this girl really worth it?
Oh, no, it's not like that. It's, I told her the situation I was in, that there was this girl that I like, and I wanted to get her money for her treatment.
Wow, what you're doing is really admirable, Haruki.
Really? Well, I'm glad you think so.
But what if she refuses to go out with you?
Oh, well, I haven't really thought about that.
Don't worry, I'll be waiting as your second option, so let me know if you need me, okay?
Okay. I was happy, even though it was probably a joke. I could talk to Nita-senpai about my stuff and relieve stress so I could concentrate on my work. The summer had ended, and it was September. Riko, it's not much, but I want you to use this as part of the treatment fee.
Haruki, how much is this?
500,000 yen. I want to prepare more, but this was my limit with just 4 months. Riko suddenly pulled me over and hugged me. Oh, what's the matter, Riko?
I don't need that money.
What? You don't need it? But I saved up so much.
No, I am really happy that you did so much for me.
Then take it.
I can't take something so precious. Besides, I was really lonely because I couldn't see you.
Riko.
I want to spend more time with you rather than have money.
But then, what about the scar?
My parents said they will work something out for me.
I'm such an idiot. How did I not think about that in the first place? All the strength from my body suddenly vanished.
But I want to take care of it myself, not relying on my parents, but like how you worked so hard for me.
It seems as though my efforts were not in vain, which was a relief.
I will get treatment someday, but would you go out with me, even if I still have a scar?
Of course! That was my plan all along!
Thanks, Haruki. I love you.
I love you too, Riko. It was my first kiss since elementary school. It was sweet and fragile. It felt like my heart was being filled with love. By the way,
What is it?
why are you so concerned about that scar? You can't see it when you're close.
Well, I mean, if we start dating, there might be times where you might see it, so...
Huh? When?
Don't make me say it!
Why did she get mad at me? So, we started dating. And we would go to school together once again. We would hang out on weekends and study together before exams. Every day was filled with joy. I didn't work as much anymore, but I'm still working. I told Nita-senpai that we started dating.
Congratulations, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
That smile is super annoying.
You should get a boyfriend too, senpai. After all, you are an attractive woman, so...
What did you say? You...
Wait, senpai! What are you doing jumping on me? I told you that I got a girlfriend! Like so, she mocks me, but she's also supportive.
He doesn't even know how I feel.
And today, Riko and I went on a date to an indoor swimming pool.
What do you think?
It's really, really cute!
I'm glad I bought them.
It hides her scar, so she should be able to have fun without any worries. So, was this the opportunity that you were talking about before?
Huh? Opportunity?
You said that you might show your skin to me, but the swimming suit hides the scar nicely. So, what other opportunities are there?
That's not what I meant. I said don't make me say it.
Hey, wait, Riko! What do you mean? It was later on that I understood what Riko was saying, but I guess I'll save that story for another time.